Hey guys, Zero here again. Another Tamiya Tuesday. I'm gonna be putting out another video. This video is actually of my TL01 Lancer Evolution. It is. I put the video out before. It's actually like 5 videos or 6 videos or something like that, and I just recently learned how to edit video. Took me a little while, and I apologize, but I just got a new program to help me do that, and it's actually pretty cool. Excuse me. And I've been spending the whole of last weekend and this weekend past just learning how to cut video and put in sound and all that cool stuff. The first video I had done it with was the tour of the Strictly RC Hobby Shop down the block by my house. So if you get the chance, check that video out and you can see what I'm talking about. But what I'm going to do, or what I chose to do rather, was go back and look at the videos that I had for this guy, my Tamiya TL01 Lancer Evo 4. And like I said, I put a bunch of videos out there, but I really wasn't sure how to cut some of the stuff out, so there's a lot of dead space on these videos. So what I'm going to wind up doing, and if you've watched them before, I apologize, but I'm going to take them off, or probably remove them from the channel, and then get 1 or 2 videos compiled, just compile them all into 1 or 2 videos to get you guys a more concise view of what's going on with the restoration of this car. Alright guys, sit tight. Alright, I'm gonna work on this car real quick. Gotta love body clips. Yeah, I'm listening to La Bamba. Well, I was watching the movie. Put it in there for now. Alright. I'm gonna install these new lower arms for the front and the rear of the car. I picked these up on eBay. Pretty cheap, about like 30-40 bucks, something like that. But I want to get these arms off because these are rusted on, and figured might as well just get them off and see what I can do. Yeah, it looks like looks kind of big. I hope it fits. We'll see. CVD. The old CVDs. I'm gonna try and do this so that I can do like a time lapse. Hopefully, I don't know, I'll figure it out. We'll see if maybe we can do it. There's a long ass screw. So instead of screws, they're going to use the rods with the little C-clips. Not sure how I feel about that. That's cool. And then it's got a couple of little spots. You can see that there for the shock placement. I mean, I guess I could put the screws back in. It'd be a hell of a lot easier than dealing with C-clip. Oh, there's two spots there. All right, use this one. Can't use the screws because they're too long. There's nothing to lock them in place. So you do have to use the C-clips. So we're going to try that now. But before I do, All right, I'm gonna pause this. This one fucking screw is so rusted, it won't go through the hole. So I'm gonna have to pry it loose. I don't want to cut this. I hope I don't have to cut this because I want to reuse it on another chassis if I can. But god damn it! Look at that shit. Hold on.
Summon forth the brightest light to reveal a whole new sight. From there, within the shadow, rests the enemy you know.
It's not zooming. It's gross. Anyway.
There's gotta be something we're missing.
Yeah. I might have to cut that screw. That I can do. But, alright. Son of a bitch.
Mr. Howard, are you alright?
I finally got that screw out. I mean, look at that. I had to use, those threads are like literally gone. Like, that was so messed up, and it's just in this plastic, but it's so chewed up in there. I don't even know if I'll be able to save this arm. I actually had to use a pair of channel locks to get it out. So yeah, it's an old steel screw, and I chewed up the threads over here too, unfortunately, trying to get it out. It's a good thing that the new kit comes with the stainless rods with the C-clip, the E-clips, and I'm gonna get that installed, and then get that running, and take the bumper off to get to the screws there. But that's what it's looking like so far. Here's the rears. It's pretty good, it's pretty solid, you know. The only thing is the wheel here for the adjustment on the shocks is actually rubbing up against the chassis right there. So it's not impossible, but it's really difficult to get that off. And that's only because I had to put it through that screw hole as opposed to the outside one, just because it wouldn't reach the outside one. It feels like it's a little taller, but it's not. It's actually a good right height. Yeah. Feels pretty good. It's really stiff. A really stiff suspension there, but that's okay. All right, I'll get back to you guys. All right, I got a quick update. So I was putting in the lower arm kits, you know, the new kits from my TL01. And the shocks have these really long screws. You see there, it came with the old shocks. So they come with these little tiny spacers, one each, you know, so you can see them there, you know, and as you can see, there's a lot of space left over. You know, so the shock is actually floating. You see that? There's a big gap there. You know, and now normally, you know, it's a shelf queen, so she's going to sit up for the most part. But I do want to run her once in a great while. Then running it like this is taking a big chance of snapping that screw or damaging the aluminum or even damaging that shock post. So I figured to get some spacers, to help out with that. So I am very fortunate that there is an RC shop like less than a mile from my house. It's literally on Lawrence and Overhill. So straight shot from my house. And I popped in there and I spoke to Slim Jim. He's got a channel, Instagram page. Check him out, Slim Jim RC. He's actually a pretty cool guy. And then Mark also was there. They helped me out, man. They helped me find these spacers. They use grub screws. You know, it's something. It's a part for something else, obviously. But the spacer diameter looks like it'll run right through there. And I can actually, sometimes you have to use parts that don't actually belong on the kit just to kind of help stabilize the kit or get it working right. You know what I'm saying? My buddy Rob and I, we call it Redneck Tech, but the guys over at Strictly RC, that's the shop's name, Strictly RC Hobbies. They gave me a hand, helped me find the right piece. So hopefully I'm going to get these installed and see if they actually work really well. I realized after I left the shop, I'm going to need some for the top as well, just to make it, to have it balanced properly. So I'm going to give this a shot. I'm going to install these and then I'll pick up where I left off here. Hopefully they work. And if they do, I want to give a big shout out to these guys for helping me out. Slim Jim and Mark, thank you guys. I appreciate it, brother. All right, I'll be right back.